How's it going, everyone? So yesterday, Marvel Cosmic Invasion introduced us to what the new game mode is going to be. It's going to be the Siege of Castle Doom. Doom is going to be the center focus of this new game mode, which I think a lot of people are hyped for, and me especially. But the reason I'm making this video is just give some predictions on what I think this game mode is going to have and entail, and how it is going to play like. And I would love to hear you guys' feedback as well on your theories on how this game mode is going to play out. Let me know in the comments below, but let's get right into this video. So I think initially a lot of people thought the new game mode was going to be kind of similar to what Shredder's Revenge was, which it was just a survival mode. This game, the Doom game mode, could be a survival mode, but I see us going actually through the castle and it being more of a roguelike, maybe roguelite, maybe a survival mode where we actually go through the castle, go through different stories of that castle as we progress closer and closer to Dr. Doom to fight as the end boss. I see every level being a mini boss at the end, maybe 5 levels, and after we defeat the boss of that area or level or floor, we get a level up, kind of similar to how Shredder's Revenge did. We get some bonus perks on like maybe new abilities or how our abilities work, or maybe we move faster, maybe our supers are stronger, something different along that sense, and maybe more HP, maybe we could use our supers faster. Who knows? It could be a lot of things that could happen on how we get these level ups to become stronger each and every level as we go on. Also, the higher we go up this castle, getting closer to Doom, the harder the game will become. Kind of similar to what a roguelike does, where the farther you go, the less resources you have, the less lives you have, and it gets harder and harder to grind. And then if you do perish or your whole team dies, you have to restart from the beginning. But I believe they should add some like incentives, just how like roguelikes do, where you get some passive abilities so that your next run is a little bit more manageable and you get a little more stronger and you're able to tackle that content further on. Whether that's locked behind a certain character or whether that's like just for your whole entire roster, I think if they want replayability to go a little bit further, maybe they could have special modifiers for certain heroes, and that you could play that team or whatever team that you play, maybe those two characters get modifiers. And if you want to like progress more, you could play other heroes. I can see how that could be tied into getting different skins for those heroes. You have to do the same thing in Shredder's Revenge. You have to play that certain character to get certain skins, to level up that character. So I can see that being a part of how we play this game is going to be maybe character based instead of like whole roster based on these level ups or perks that we can get. I personally think that would add a bunch of replayability to this game mode and to this game in general. And maybe we could add modifiers to make it harder, or maybe we could add modifiers onto be more enemies, and just how like Hades does or many roguelikes, you add more modifiers, you get more rewards from it. So if we're able to defeat this Castle of Doom and we want harder challenges, maybe we could do that in future runs and just add to replayability, maybe add certain skins to be unlocked if you do harder difficulty. That would be amazing. I think if they give us a chase, if they give us more things to do, I think a lot more people will be engaged in this game, and this game mode will definitely be one of the coolest ones we've seen from tribute games, in my opinion. If it's what I imagine it to be and what I said to you guys, we go through this, essentially this gauntlet of levels, of floors in this huge castle, getting closer and closer to Doom. Also, it would be pretty awesome if we are able to unlock Doom as a playable character. We haven't had a villain playable character yet, and it would be pretty awesome if he is the first one that we are able to play as. I've seen a lot of people say that they would love to play Doom in this game, and he's been a highly requested character to play as, or a villain added to this roster. So if we're able to play him, that'd be awesome. A lot of these villains in this game have the assets for us to play him. We are able to play Shredder. We were able to play Bebop and Rocksteady in the survival mode of Shredder's Revenge, so they could easily implement that so these characters are playable. If they want to expand the roster or even add villains to the roster, I know a lot of people are mixed about that. I know a lot of people don't want to see them, but then I hear a lot more people want to be able to play villains in this game. I know that'll probably be going away from the cosmic theme, but it doesn't have to be just heroes that you play as. It'd be cool to play some villains, and maybe in the future DLCs there are some villain timelines that we could play as villains, or even villain themed story arcs. I think that would be amazing. So they did say that we are going to get more information about this DLC coming soon. That's what they said. Do I see it happening this week? I don't know. Probably like a 30% chance that's going to happen. Do I see it happening next Monday when Tribute Games loves to push out new information about their game, especially Marvel Cosmic Invasion? I'm about 70% sure that could happen. So we might hear on Monday next week, or we might hear something later on this week. We shall see, or maybe closer to Gamescom, we might hear something about this game. So that might be another week or so. So let me know if you guys are excited about this game. Do you want to see us play some villains? Would you like to go through this castle and have like a roguelike experience where each level gets harder and harder and we get some passive bonuses for the characters that we do play as? Also, side note, it would be pretty cool if this is how you earn the 2 additional characters. If they're not just added to the roster, we actually have to engage in the content. Since you're already paying for the content, you at least engage in it and you get to play these characters. You know, give us something to chase. I don't see that happening, but it'll be a pretty cool deal if we are able to play the new game mode and able to unlock the new heroes. That'll be pretty awesome if it does happen that way, but we shall see. All right, guys, that's it for me. Let me know your thoughts. Give me your opinions. Give me your synopsis. Give me your crazy theories on how this new game mode is going to play out. Do you see it being more of a roguelike, more of a survival, maybe just additional new stages and we get to fight Doom at the end? I see some replayability there. That's why I'm leaning kind of towards a roguelike and get some added abilities for us to get stronger and stronger as we play through the castle. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give a thumbs up, give a subscribe. And if you guys want to stay in touch when I do drop more beat 'em up Marvel Cosmic Invasion content, click that bell notification down below because it'll mean a lot to me. And I'll definitely keep you guys locked in on whatever information I find about this game or any other game that piques my interest. The He-Man game, I'm looking at you. We'll see if that happens. We'll see if this game drops before the new He-Man game or Toxic Crusaders, which I know a lot of people are kind of on the fence about if they're picking it up or not. But I know a lot of people are hyped about the He-Man game. We'll just see if it comes out before this game. Love you guys. Until next time. Peace.